Alright, and welcome back to Wildewitch RP's live play of our Burning Veil campaign. What is Wildewitch RP, you might ask? I'll tell you. Wildewitch RP is me, Faye, your game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We are a couple who love role-playing games and sharing stories with all of you so much that we quit our day jobs and created our own companies, that way we could create high-quality TTRPG experiences full time. We've been very fortunate along the way to meet many awesome, amazing players who have joined us on our adventure, including the players who are with us today. And you can join them in all the fun. To get started playing with us, just join our Discord and website community where you can sign up for games, meet us and all of our players, talk about your favorite characters and stories, and even roleplay on our forums. We've got plenty of games that happen every day, Monday through Saturday, so that way you can play in the Mortal Guardians episodic campaign and fight back against the evil Coven of Zulm and their dark masters from the void beyond the stars. We also offer high-quality custom quests, magic items, of course our Burning Veil campaign running alongside the Mortal Guardians, and our playthrough of D&D's Dragonlance campaign. So take a moment during the game to join us and introduce yourself. We can't wait to see you at the table. Now, speaking of the table, let us get started with today's game. And we begin in the city of Wintervale, where you all have come to and taken a somewhat residence. You've been attacked. You've found a safe house, and then another. And as you are now trying to perhaps piece together the information of the Salvation Key to figure out what might be happening here. You started with trying to find this Kolvard figure down at the docks, and you've traveled here with Lorcan, Terraminder, Belwyn, and Yura. You are unsuccessful in trying to talk your way in, and realize that the pirates here perhaps are up to something not so scrupulous. So now you're trying to sneak your way in. Andy has made herself and Delwyn invisible, and Tala has wild-shaped down into a rat. And the rest of you, well, the rest of you are perhaps just going to rely on your own stealthing capabilities. As you have the two figures that you had walked away from, as well as the first mate that had returned to inside the warehouse, where you had stepped away from to perform all your preparations and are now making your way back to. So firstly, I will ask for stealth checks. Andy and Delwyn, of course, have advantage for being invisible. I will give advantage to Tala for being a rat.
Do I get anything?
You get a chance to roll.
That's great. It's a 10. Oh no.
Good thing this is a group roll, yeah?
You're
Yep.
a pro.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I love you so much.
Alright, so that's Delwyn, okay. Alright, Gareth. Not too bad, not too bad. As you are all making your way through, there is a moment where, as you guys are getting to the warehouse, that one amongst your number trips, falling over her coattails, is Terraminder. Oh. Oh shit. Guys, I think that they'll notice me. Get inside without me. I'll try and find my way in. And then you hear the figures up front that had been talking before. Hey, you heard that? Yeah,
Oh,
let's go check it out. Just get inside, guys. I got this. Terminder will
Uh-huh.
stand up and go to meet the figures before they can come here to investigate you all. So, what are you doing?
I trust her. I'll keep going.
Okay. Following footsteps.
All right. Um, go ahead. As you are moving, there are several ways that you could perhaps get into uh, the warehouse. There are large loading doors off near the dock, a side door. There is windows up near the roof. Where are you going?
Well, the loading zone, probably they're gonna be using that to unload the goods. I'm assuming.
Yeah, maybe side door?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But this is
DM
Radiant talking, because not the rat.
DM question, could I use my pearl to gain a spell slot or not with the invisibility up?
Let me double check.
Okay.
Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. The spell ends if the target attacks or casts a spell. You are using an object. I don't think it would end.
Do that quickly before we go in.
Okay. As you do that for yourself, I'm going to ask. So are you guys avoiding the loading doors, or are
Yes.
you okay? Are you
From
gonna
the
go
side.
going from the side? Cool. As you approach the side door, let's get whoever wants to open the door a stealth check to open it without a sound.
Lisa, you wanna do that?
I'd love to redeem myself, but I'm really scared to fail, but
You got plus 7.
okay.
I believe in you. I'll
That
give you
doesn't help.
bardic because it's
Oh,
fun. Oh, well,
great!
never mind. You didn't need it, but you have it.
I'll keep it.
So,
Only for the next 10 minutes.
you know what?
I'll
So
use it wisely.
as you push open the door and as you guys are able to sneak in, you see that there are the cherry chums here. You spot the first mate returning to his post. You see that the warehouse workers here are being forced to load the ship, the Chummy Wagon, with all the goods of the warehouse that are currently here. They've got about maybe half of the wares on the ship, maybe a little bit more, hard to say for sure. Andy, since you are aware of who the Cherry Chums were or are, you spot Cheerful Ben, the dwarven captain of the Cherry Chums, standing on the main deck, overseeing all this work. Roll me a perception check, please, Andy. Actually, no, all of you can roll this for me.
Really good
Oh,
at
that's
this.
a 9. Good.
So the rat sees this. There is what you notice, Tala. On Cheerful Ben's wrist, a jeweled bracelet that reminds you of Renan's engraved pendant. There are, of course, the other crew members here as well that you would see. Maybe about 14 crossbowmen that are on the ship keeping watch. Other crew members loading the ship with some of the laborers. There's a brute that stands watch near the door to the outer docks. And what may be 2 mages based on their outfit. One of the mages is keeping the hostages. And you see that there are, again, a handful of hostages on the ship. A dwarven figure, human, and there is a gnomish figure as well that are easily able to kind of peer out amongst the crowd, but just a handful of figures.
Okay, can you go back to the part about Renan's pendant? Somebody had the same design as Renan's pendant?
Not the same, but a similar one. It kind of makes you think of it. The dwarven captain, Cheerful Ben, has a jeweled bracelet, and it is a similar sort of creation to the pendant that Renan wears.
Okay, and then there are hostages on the ship, and there's
Yes.
somebody holding a hostage by themselves
No,
off the ship. Oh,
no. The mages are on the ship keeping the hostage. One of them
Okay.
is keeping the hostage. The other is just kind of doing his own job. The laborers of the warehouse are being made to load the goods of the warehouse into the ship. And so everything really is happening with the ship.
okay, here's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about the fact that they have the hostages on the ship. I have the hostages on the ship. Okay. And I can't go ahead and tell these people, my friends, what I saw because I'm a rat.
You are a rat. But all of you would have seen the hostages. All of you would have seen the 14 crew members. But it was only Tala that really picked up on the jeweled bracelet on the captain.
Okay. That's good. That's very good.
Wait. Faye, you said there's 4 figures? Dwarfish, gnomish, human.
So there's the dwarven captain of the Cherry Chums.
Oh.
And then you have a dwarven figure in the hostages. You see her there.
Okay.
You have a human figure and a gnomish figure as well. There are more hostages that are present, but those are the ones that kind of stand out.
Okay. We don't have any idea what this Colvard figure looks like. Is that correct?
You know that
Yeah, we
Colvard would be a dwarf.
Oh,
That's what you know.
okay.
Cool. Could it conceivably be the one that we can barely make out on the ship?
Well, it could be, but
Okay.
you don't know for sure. You know that Colvard was a dwarf. Is a
Yeah.
dwarf.
Awesome.
Okay, we don't have Terramander. It's us 3 plus Gurov Delwyn. Was there one more
Yeah.
person with us?
Lorcan.
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 Yeah, everyone forgets Lorcan. It's okay.
It's true.
Ouch.
Who's Loken again?
Okay.
I'm kidding.
um,
Would it be silent to activate my Crimson Right, or would that be noisy?
are we fighting these? I don't think we want to fight these guys.
I like to be prepared.
I
Let me double
appreciate
check.
that, but like, you know, they're kind of famous, and
What does that have to do with anything?
They have
pirates,
hostages.
Yeah.
and they could kill the hostages, or maybe they'll let them go.
Or maybe
Okay.
we kill them. No,
What?
nothing.
We could
How-
become hostages, and then we can talk to them. I think that's an excellent idea.
I'd rather not be a hostage.
Uh,
That's just my personal opinion, though. We should stop
We could go
having
s-
this conversation out loud. I'm trying to be stealthy.
I would say you can activate your Crimson Right fairly quietly. It wouldn't be like absolutely silent, but it wouldn't be as obvious as casting a spell.
I'll wait
To
for
get
now.
on to get on the ship, is there like only one plank?
There is the. So the ship is not in the warehouse itself. You have the open doors that lead from the warehouse to the ship where they are leading the docks. So you've got basically a single plank to get there. But it's not terribly far down the docks. It's like right at the edge of the warehouse. So you've got like the small area, because you know, pirates. They don't
I
want to.
mean, there's also like gotta be like rats around the warehouse, so they can't be like shocked that there's a rat, right? I'm
Who
wondering.
knows?
No, it's gotta be too far. I won't be able to heal you. You guys won't be able to save me. Because I thought about actually sneaking up onto the ship as a rat and then at least getting rid of the one mage out.
well, you could go take
Not
a
get
look.
rid
We
of
don't
it.
know who Colvard is. It's the problem.
But we gotta go and save all the hostages, right? Not just Kovar.
As you are
Andy!
having this conversation,
No, we're not having this conversation because I'm a rat.
as you guys are waiting and watching, there is, you see a movement on the ship deck. The mage that's holding the hostages, keeping them kind of in place, steps closer towards one of the figures. Captain! I think something's going on here with one of the hostages. Permission to, look a little closer? Permission granted. Seems that perhaps Cheerful Ben isn't so much interested in the hostages as the goods right now. So, whatever this guy thinks is best. And you see the mage going up to one of the, you see this merchant-type figure wearing fairly nice clothes, and this mage getting closer to inspect this figure. Perhaps being a little rough, a little forceful. Do you do anything?
How far away are they?
I would say from where you've snuck in, you're not at the front of the warehouse. So the ship deck is maybe about 60, 65 feet away.
Are you gonna do it?
Well, it's a spell, so they can't hear me casting it.
And you're not going to be invisible anymore.
No, exactly. No, I don't think I will because, and that'll screw over Delwyn too, and Gorgeoff would kill me. Nope. I'm just gonna stay invisible.
Okay. this is Ridian talking. So the object is that we want to go ahead and rescue the hostages, right?
I guess.
It would probably
Is
be
there
smart.
right?
Thank you.
So we're right now currently inside. The way I'm picturing it is that we're in a warehouse. There's us, and then there's a ship, and in between the ship are the rest of the pirates loading up the ship.
I can draw you something real quick.
Okay.
Hey, we
Because I'm
could start a
wondering,
fire.
why don't we go outside around and get to the ship? Because we want to be closer to the ship.
Well, we want to get the pirates away from the ship, and then we can go to the ship and get the hostages off the ship.
Or we can actually take the ship and sail away.
Do you know
This
how to
could be
sail
like
a ship?
Pirates of the Caribbean, you know? Jack
Yeah,
Sparrow
but
moment.
you know how that worked out, right? They got other people to start the ship, and then they jumped it. This one's
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm sending you guys a basic sketch of the situation. You are inside the
Oh, it's
warehouse.
beautiful.
There are the docks and the ship.
Oh. Hey, you have a nice handwriting.
That is
Okay.
not nice at all.
I can read it, which means it's a nice handwriting.
Take a compliment.
No,
Stop
that is
being angsty.
chicken scratch. I can barely read my handwriting half the time. So that is what your situation is.
How sneaky are you guys, and can you all swim?
Yes and yes.
So why can't we try to get outside the warehouse, go down the horizontal dock, get in the water, and climb up the ship from the other side?
So
Because they'll see us.
there is a guard at the open doors. There is a brute that is watching the docks. There are not just the laborers of the warehouse moving the goods, but also skirmishers from the pirate crew. So, I mean, if you want to try that, but just know the risks.
Do you want to try that? Yeah. Oh, I don't have Tinder. I'd recommend we start a distraction and to get the pirates not focused on hostages or us.
Can I have everyone make for me a perception check?
Why can't you guys try to be like the dock workers?
You see how short I am?
I mean, if I try
So?
and take one out itself, I can use his
Andy and
outfit.
Tala. You spot a figure just beyond the warehouse doors that are open. One that's familiar. You see one of the guards from out front, with his hand holding a bound Terraminder
Yeah.
I knew it.
as
I
she
knew
is
it.
walked up onto the deck and put with the other hostages.
I don't like this.
At the same
like this
time, you watch the mage pull that merchant away from the hostage group and go up to cheerful Ben, pushing this figure down on the ground. Captain, I think we got ourselves a bit of a situation here. Pretty boy seems a bit more financially valuable than we may have originally thought.
Oh, you idiot!
Perhaps we can get a ransom.
Ugh.
And it's at this point that you hear Delwyn. I recognize him. That is Serdwin. He is the eldest son of the Geldrick family.
Did you just
Eldest.
introduce a Selwyn by Delwyn?
Serdwin.
Oh, Serdwin. Oh yeah, make it worse. Okay, thank you.
Of the witch family, the
Geldrick family.
Geldrick.
Who you guys would know
Oh.
is the overseers of this warehouse.
Oh. Okay, well, we rescue
like
them.
this
The
is bad.
better. No. So we definitely gotta
Actually-
rescue them.
Blow up the warehouse.
No,
There's
do not
people
damage the
here.
warehouse. Keldrix will not be happy.
If we take out the pirates, then we'll be on good graces with him, and we could, you know,
And we
Maybe.
will
Yes.
take off the cherry chums.
good. They seemed like bad
Good.
people anyways. I don't like them.
The last time we ticked somebody off, bad things happened.
Who was that?
Who?
Pissed a lot
Big
of people
Sig.
off. Oh,
Big
right.
Sig, and he came after us and like chased us.
And
Fulmar
that got
didn't actually
sorted?
arrest us, but it
Hey,
got
we
sorted.
killed him.
Sorted adjacent.
Yeah, where you lived.
Yeah. That's like the best case scenario. Look at us, 100%.
I'm just saying, I have a wand of firebolt, so if we start fighting him, I might set it off and blow up the warehouse.
Firebolt is
That's-
not gonna set the warehouse on fire. And I
Yes,
keep
there
talking
is.
and I can't.
It could, if there is gunpowder here, set off the
Oh
warehouse.
God. Thank you for
That little
introducing
kid?
that thought.
Not kidding. Okay. Okay, fine. You guys want to fight the pirates? We can fight the pirates. I'm just saying this is not going to go well. But
I think
it's
we should-
better than fighting a tree, so.
I'm gonna wild shape myself out of it. This whole thing about not talking, it sucks.
Colored sign language.
What if we do like the priestess said? We go outside the warehouse, go around, and that brute that's keeping an eye out, we go ahead and try to take him out first. No matter what's gonna happen, we're gonna have a fight. There's and everything, the plan's gonna go wrong. So we should always plan the worst case scenario. We take out the brute. We take out the people who are not the crew people, but the other people out of that. Like we should start at the docks.
Faye,
Take
question:
out
How
the
many
mage.
people are on the ship with the hostages? There's the mage. There's the captain.
So you've got 2 mages on the ship, you've got 3 crossbowmen, and you've got the captain.
So there's not many people
What
on the
if-
ship.
So what if we take the captain as a hostage?
Well, so just so that way you guys, because there's a lot happening here. There are people that are pirates constantly walking in and down the docks from the warehouse, as they are part of the ones that are moving the goods. So it's not like a just walk up, no one's gonna see you. Like
Right.
there are people in motion here. So the ones that are stationary on the ship are those 6 that I've just mentioned. But at any given time, there could be others that are loading, unloading, heading back.
Yeah, we're
Right.
gonna absolutely get into a fight.
Right. So maybe we have someone or 2 people sneak to this ship
I can
and start
teleport.
untying hostages, and the rest of us fight them.
Can you guys like disguise your? Well, first of all, Andy can just probably go up there as long as she's kind of whatever. Can freestyle like you? Freestyle, can you use your disguise kit or whatever to look like one of the dock workers and kind of merge in, carry your box, and get onto the ship?
I think that takes an hour.
I was going to say I would be able to, but we already went with the plan of sneaking in.
Oh,
I mean, once we get into combat, I can run a little bit, teleport onto the ship, and protect the hostages.
that's good.
Well,
That's
untie
good.
them. Shove them overboard. Hope they can swim.
That's
Okay.
Andy.
That okay. Okay, cool.
So where do you want to pick the fighting point? Are we doing it inside the warehouse? Are we doing it outside the warehouse on the dock?
Where if we're just sneaking, then we want to do it in the warehouse because that's as far away as we can get from the ship.
Yeah, we'd want the fight to be away from the hostages.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So do we want to kind of like lure whatever the pirates that are closest to us over here?
Oh,
Or are we
yeah,
just gonna
could
go
do
in?
that. I think we could do that. We can. Tala and I can get him. I feel like, Friesta, I don't want to send you off on your by your lonesome. I think that's like a really bad idea.
I'd prefer for all of us to get to the ship eventually, but it'd be a start. I could get there the quickest.
Yeah.
For when
Okay.
stuff goes down. First, I'm going to, because it might make noise.
Okay. You need help, and we'll come over. I just see this going sideways in so many ways.
Oh, it's gonna go
Oh.
sideways. Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay,
who's gonna
Friesta. That's great. Mhm.
now? Do you want to give me the wand so I can go, yoo-hoo, pirate boy,
Oh my
and call
God,
them over
message?
here?
I don't. You could just yell. I don't think you need message.
Or I can just walk out and then walk back in because, okay, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm the only turtle I've seen in this whole entire city. And they're gonna go, what the fuck? I mean, oh, I'm so sorry. What the heck? And then
It's 1 out of 2.
hey,
Friesta, roll me a history check.
Oh
Will
God.
do. That is a dirty 20.
You've seen other turtles in the city. Just that way, it's not that Paula's the only one. You have seen other turtles, they're just not prolific.
There's other turtles in the city. Don't worry about it. I've seen a few.
really? Oh, that's so great. I would like
Maybe
to
you're
meet them.
related. Is that racist?
Are you saying
I thought I
all
was
turtles
related to
know
them.
each other? That would be the best thing ever.
Oh boy. If we're ready to go, I'm going to run out.
Yeah, I feel like I should blow something up though.
Oh my goodness. So are you just running out?
Wait, no,
Friesta?
Friesta, you hold up until we like blow something up, and then you run out.
I really don't think blowing things up is a good idea.
Just one thing, just like
All
a
right,
small
all right.
box.
All right.
How far away is the ship again? Sorry.
About
60 feet.
60, 65 feet.
Cool.
You can do this. Oh, can I? Oh. Okay, here's my thing. As soon as she blows something up, can I cast guidance on Freestat as she is about to go take off?
Depends. Is Friesta waiting for Andy to blow something up, or is Friesta running off?
I'll wait for Andy.
Okay.
Gonna whisper to Delwyn first. Sorry about this. You're gonna become invisible, uninvisible shortly. Gorjov, don't kill me. And then I'll take out the wand of firebolt and blow up something kind of like inside the like I'll aim the thing at like a crate that's wooden, hopefully.
Behind us or in front of us?
Off to the side so that I can give Friesta a clear line of sight to the ship.
Fantastic idea. Okay.
And hopefully someone's holding it. And it'll be great.
Oh my god!
Mhm.
I just want to be a pirate and not a crewman.
Roll me a attack roll, please.
Oh, good. This will be great.
It's a box, right? Shouldn't take that much to blow it up.
That's a 7.
Oh.
So
I don't-
as your firebolt hits, it does crackle against the box, but it seems that this box has been treated, so it does not explode the way that you had hoped. But you do have the people, the cherry chums. Hey! We got a magic use in here! Alert! And we are rolling initiatives.
Damn it.
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Oh my... Tyler.
Y'all.
I know! I know!
What's your bardic again?
My what?
Friesta, you could use your bardic.
Yes,
You
what
have
I'm
a
saying. Is it D8?
D8, sorry, yeah. Mm-hmm.
8.
Excellent. Got an 8. Oh gosh. Ah.
Did Tyler's hold action of guidance go off?
I'm going to say not in this moment.
Oh!
Because it was there because of the moment of you were like panicking in the moment where they were starting to alert. It went into a an initiative instead of any surprise held actions type thing.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Thank you.
Was it a compliment this time?
You know what? I'm going to take it as a compliment no matter what.
We love that
Excellent.
for
That's
you.
the spirit.
Yes, Starfall.
God damn, no one's rolling fucking well except for Andy. Oh.
Yeah,
Is
excuse
that
you.
one for you?
Who's keeping
Yeah.
count? Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna start though.
I'm sure you will. So it'll be Andy first. And then it'll be our NPCs. Freesta. Our mages. After that, it will be it'll be Tala, crossbowmen, oh no, it was Freesta, then our captain mages, Tala. And then crossbowmen, after that it is our brute and our skirmishers. So, Andy,
Uh-huh.
you are the first to act here. You are visible now, and people seem to be
Yep.
looking around for those responsible for what has just happened.
Cool. I'm gonna wave and try and be really obnoxious. Like try and get the attention off of companions, maybe move a little bit away from them. Yoo-hoo! Dubbies, I'm over here! That kind of a deal.
Roll me a performance check, please. If this is going to be your action.
Oh, good. That's a 21.
Yeah, you see where people's eyes immediately kind of train on you.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
So action, yeah. So
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's it. I'm just.
You just
living my
moving
best
and
life.
calling out, yeah?
Yep.
So, with that, it'll be our NPCs go. What you see here is, on the ship, figure from the hostages kind of breaking away, and it's the gnomish figure you had seen before, and drops a device that creates this bubble of protection around the other hostages. Most of them. You still have the Arcanist that, or the, not Arcanist, the one that was dragged away from the mage, and he calls out, "Don't worry, they'll be safe under this, but I'll probably need backup," as he looks around, seeing that there are other figures here. Lorcan's gonna start running.
That was the gnome.
That was the gnome, yes.
Quality.
And so Lorcan starts running. Luckily, Terraminder is underneath the protective shield, it seems. And with that, Gyarov goes to protect Delwyn, of course. Freesta, we come to your turn. You were running.
Yep, running full movement, bonus action, phase step. That'd be 60 feet to get onto the ship.
All right. Yeah, you get up on the ship. Now, that just puts you on the ship deck. It doesn't put you next to really anybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll turn around and so anyone important that's able to be shot.
Yeah, there's the captain.
I'll shoot the captain.
Go for it.
If
Oh, good.
That's a natural
That's
20.
that's good.
Woohoo!
Wow.
So that would be 19 points of piercing damage. I already
Okay.
done my crimson right. 10 points of cold damage, and I'll put a shadow depletion into this as well for 9 points of necrotic.
Okay. Captain's not looking too hot.
Oh,
Second
no.
attack
Nice!
Gosh,
is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit the captain.
5 points of piercing. And 5 points of cold.
Cool. Captain looks to be perhaps on getting onto his last legs, but still it seems somewhat fighting condition. Anything else from Freesta?
Nope, that's my turn.
Cool. It's gonna go over our captain's turn, and he's going to pull out a pistol.
Oh,
And as he sees you, spits, and you can see blood on the ground as he takes the shot. Which is going to be... that will miss. And you can see that he has to now reload his dagger. Not his dagger. Reload the dagger. Reload the pistol. So that's what he's doing. It is our mage's go now. One is going to try and get a hold of the gnomish figure. But is unable to wrap the spell around the figure. It seems that our gnome is perhaps a bit wiser than what was being hoped for. The other mage, however, is going to go for Freesta with a witch bolt. And then... that is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Alrighty. That'll be 10 points of lightning damage, and you are now connected to this mage.
Great.
Tala, it is your turn.
Okay. Right now, me and Freesta, there's like about 60 feet of distance, right?
Correct.
If I was to move up 30 feet, what's there? Am I running smack into pirates?
You would be running into the warehouse where there are pirates, yes. So you've got about... to get to the actual deck itself, how Freesta did it was about 60 feet. To get onto the deck through the plank onto the dock would be further than that. So you've got 30 or so feet of warehouse, 30 or so feet of docks before you get to the ship. So it would put you kind of in the middle.
Okay, so what I would like to do is run up 30 feet into the warehouse, further into the warehouse. Am I about 30 feet from Freesta?
Yes.
I would like to go ahead and cast Sanctuary on her.
Okay.
Because that's 30 feet. And then I would like to one of the pirates that's directly in front of me or around me or whichever. I would like to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame. So if they can make me a Dex 14.
Okay, so you have the brute nearby you.
Okay. Probably not a great idea. Please fail.
This whole thing's not a great idea.
Let me have this, Faye. Let me have it.
Why would I just give it to you? You gotta earn it.
Cute. Did you see Tala's picture?
That is a 19.
Gosh darn it. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, with that it is our crossbowman, and seeing that you cast
good.
a few spells, we've got a crossbow going out to Friesta and 2 going down to Tala.
Wisdom save to hit me.
Nope. That is going to be a, 19 on the wisdom save.
I'm going
How
to
do I
assume it's
know?
her spell save DC.
Yeah.
Sanctuary. Save DC Wisdom 14.
Yeah, so 19 definitely beats that. But he used his good roll on the save. That is only an 11 to try and hit Friesta.
Nope.
A 6 misses Tala, but a 19 will hit Tala for 8 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And then
Mean.
our brute rushes forward.
Oh my god.
And he's going to, as he takes out, you see this you just see this massive club as it comes down for you. But misses with a 7. It crashes into one of the crates nearby as you duck out of the way, Tala.
Okay.
But our skirmishers, most of which, Andy, you've caught their attention as they come rushing for you, with their blades drawn. You've got 5 of them coming up to you.
Oh, excellent. I love this. This is good times.
The other 3 are closer to the docks, and so they see Friesta on the ship and Tala on the ground. So with that, we've got a 18 to hit Andy,
Yeah.
a for 6 slashing damage, a natural 1,
Cool. Awesome.
another natural 1,
I love
Oh,
these-
yeah.
an 8,
Yep.
and a natural 20.
I don't
Oh!
like that one. Silvery barbs!
What?
Wait. I hold up. I got an insult for him. You pig-headed lout, you schmuck. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so brings that down to a 16.
Still hits.
It's not a nat 20 anymore, so that's going to be 2 slashing damage.
Wow, really sucky damage. Cool.
So,
Okay.
that's it for that. And Andy, we come to your turn.
I don't like this at all. I'm sure. Can I get them all in a 15-foot cube?
You could get 4 out of 5 in a 15-foot cube.
That's pretty good. Okay, they're getting Thunder Wave. That is a con save, please.
What's this, DC?
15.
2 of them will pass, 2 fail.
Lovely. So it's the 3rd level. Decent. Okay, so 10 failed, 20 if they...
Okay, so 2 of them are on the ground unconscious, maybe worse.
Yes.
The other 2 are looking in very poor condition.
Ha!
Anything else?
Nope. I'm just kind of satisfied, actually. Kind of brushing off my shoulders a little bit. That's it.
All right. So Lorcan, where he's at, is going to turn and take 2 bow shots at the crossbowmen. That will hit, and that unfortunately does not. So 1 arrow but that is pretty good damage. As he shoots up towards the ship, and then he'll stay there looking around, keeping an eye out on everything. On the deck, you have the gnome arcanist type, Friesta, that is going to move in and will provide a basically a covering fire. So he will hold his action for whatever it is that you are going to do, and provide some assistance in detracting any sort of untoward attentions. And Friesta, it is your go.
I have my eyes on that captain.
Okay.
This is a dirty 20 to hit.
Alright, as your dirty 20 hits, there is a bolt of fire that goes out towards the mage that has the connection on you. From the gnomish figure. 20 hits.
That's 7 points of piercing and 5 points of cold.
Alright, are you doing this lethal?
Let me think about that. No. Non-lethal.
Alright, with your arrow, you watch as it hits the shoulder, and you hear the grunt of pain as the pistol is dropped and the captain falls to the ground, but you know that it is not a killing shot.
I'll take my second shot at the mage who witch bolted me.
Go for it.
Actually, first I'm going to use my bonus action to hex them.
Okay.
Give them disadvantage on wisdom, sure. That's a natural one.
Oh man.
Give myself advantage I'm going to give myself advantage from skill point.
Do it.
Yep, Twitch points 1000. I want to hit this guy. That's a natural 20 instead.
Yes!
Damn, go for it.
Damn it. 13 points of piercing, 8 points of cold. We'll have another shadow depletion, so that would be 12 necrotic plus 8, so 20 points of necrotic.
Yeah, no, this guy's down.
Thought so.
So,
That's my turn.
with that, it is our other mage who is going to turn away from the gnome caster, since, Friesta, you just took down his captain and his other mage. And he's going to look at you, and as he throws out his hand, you see this sort of sickly green arrow that comes straight for you. However, I'm pretty sure that an 8 misses.
It does.
So, then you will only take half damage from this, as the arrow breaks apart into acid, so that is going to be 4 points of acid damage.
And that's it already have for me?
Yes, that was the half.
Cool. I need to make a concentration check. X is fine.
Alright. As Hex is fine, that is the end of our mage's turn, and Tala, we come to you.
I would like to go ahead and cast a guiding bolt. Is the brute right on me?
Yes, the brute is in melee.
Okay. I would like to cast the guiding bolt on one of the ones that's attacking Andy.
Okay.
That is 22 to hit.
Yep.
For a total of 15 points of damage.
Cool, that is a figure down.
Oh, gosh darn it. I would like to use my bonus action to cast something called Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Oh, Go ahead.
Spiritual weapon, I believe, is a leveled spell, and you've already cast a
Oh.
leveled spell.
Okay, so I can't do that. That's a good point. Thank you very much. Can I would like to cast. Oh no, casting Shillelagh is also.
Well,
Shillelagh's a
casting a
cantrip.
cantrip. You can do a leveled spell and a
Oh.
cantrip if you have a bonus action.
Shillelagh is a bonus action cantrip, so I would like to do Shillelagh, please.
All right, so as you cast Shillelagh upon your staff, that is where we're going to take our first ad break. So stick around with us. We will be picking up our combat here very shortly and heading on with the story, but we will be right back. I have no idea what you said. I want you to know that. So, we are picking up back in the action. Hala has just shillelagh'd after taking down one of the skirmishers. But we have our crossbowmen on the deck here, who are going to be shooting down. We've got one shooting at Tala, one shooting at Lorcan, the other shooting over at Freesta, because you are a threat to them.
Why, thank you.
So, that is going to be a 17 to hit Tala, which I believe will hit for 3 points of piercing damage. A 19 definitely hits Lorcan. That will be
No.
that amount of damage. And then a 17 to hit Freesta.
17 hits.
That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Hex is just fine.
Woo-hoo-hoo. We love that. With that, it is the end of our crossbowmen's go, which is our brute's turn. And so our brute brings up that great club once more, looking down at Tala, and just grits his teeth as he goes again to try and slam it down upon you. That is going to be a 21.
Let's say it doesn't hit.
Well, let's say that it does. That'll be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh!
Oh, good.
Jesus.
He's a brute. He's a big boy.
He
Yeah.
wasn't, though.
Well, then he wouldn't be a brute.
Good. Okay.
So that's it for our brute's turn. We've got our skirmishers that are going to rush forward. And we've got the two on Andy, who will take their swings. 16
Try. Hit.
for 5 slashing.
I don't like that one.
21
I don't like that one either.
for 3 slashing.
Okay, he's better.
And then we've got the other 3. One will move in towards Lorcan. Misses. One moves in. No, they're going to leave the brute to deal with Tala. The other 2 are going to rush in and go for Gyorov because they see Delwyn behind him. But they cannot close distance and make their attacks. So they're just close distance. So. Alright. With that, Andy, it is your turn. You still only have 2 guys on you.
Still only?
I can't do math, so maybe another one appeared. Cool. Is one of these looking hurt? I think one of them.
Oh yeah,
Got
one
hit,
of them
yeah.
is real bad.
Oh, that's a ranged thing. Oh shit. Uh. Okay, I'll take out my rapier and slash at the hurt one.
Go for it.
Thinking of Uncle Arnick and stuff back home that I think I know is going well. Question. To the universe. Okay, 19 to hit. I think hits 6. And we will do
He's-
a slashing flourish.
Okay,
Try and hit the other one as well. So it's
go for it.
another d8 damage. Oh, that's cool. Another 7 to him and 7 to the other one.
All right, guy goes down, but the other one gets hurt as well. Hisses in. Anything else on your turn, Andy?
I'm just gonna try and give my allies a clear shot at his back.
Okay.
So kind of dance around him. Hello.
Easily enough to dance around. It is going to be our NPC's turn. And the gnomish figure looks over to Trista. That's some handy casting. Do you need any assistance?
I'll be fine assistance.
But I am a bit of a caster myself. So if you are planning on anything, perhaps arcane in nature, I'd be able to guide. But if not, I can put my efforts elsewhere.
I'm helped pretty good actually for this time.
So he will go and provide the help action for you. And Lorcan is going to kick away the figure that is on him. Hopefully. Nope. Lorcan gets a natural 1 on his shove.
Slow can
Poor
do better.
So Yorov is going to take a swing of his axe down on some of the figures here. That will hit. And then, bam, cool. And he will take the second axe in his hand and do that again. No, he won't. So, with that, it is Krista, your turn.
Okay, I'll move Hex to the brute that's on Tala,
Okay,
and then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
okay,
So, advantage on the first one from help.
yep.
It's at a 16.
16 hits the brute.
That is 5 points of fire damage. A 22 to hit. For another 5 points of fire damage. And then 11.
An 11 just misses.
Damn it. And I have Hex, so that's also 3 necrotic from both the hits.
It would have been funny if it was 2 more 5s.
I would have cried. That would have been better, I would have been happy.
Happy crying.
Happiness. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright,
Also, it's disadvantage on strength checks.
okay. With that, it is our mage's turn, and we've got 1 mage left. Still looking at Freesta as the biggest threat.
Oh.
And- Yeah, he's gonna do this again. So once more, a hand is sent out, and with it a green muck that sizzles through the air. That is a 19 to hit.
19 will
Is
hit.
that with the wisdom save?
Oh, that's right. 19 on the wisdom.
Sanctuary would have been gone. I
Oh, yeah.
attacked
That's right, you attacked.
For 2 turns.
That's right.
Oh,
So, okay. Well, he succeeded on the wisdom save either way. Not that it mattered. That's gonna be damage that I'm rolling. Cool. 9 points of acid damage, and yeah.
Oh,
just
thanks for your
dies.
potion.
Oh no.
Bye.
Goodbye, Hex. But that's it for our mages. Tala, it is your turn.
I would like to cast spiritual weapon on the back of this guy's head. And
Okay.
it looks like my quarterstaff, which is like a big stick with a bulbous, thing on the edge. And it's gonna go ahead and try to bonk him on the head. Oh, for natural 20.
Yeah.
It's up there.
So look at that! That is 19 points of damage.
Is this lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal.
Cool.
It's not the
Goes
guy.
down.
Okay.
She's
Can
not
I
dead.
go over to help flank with Andy?
Sure.
And then I would like to hit something with my shillelagh.
Okay.
Andy.
Shillelagh. Don't hit Andy. That is 19 to hit.
Again.
For total oh, I did that one time. That's 5 points of damage.
Cool. That is the last one on Andy down. There's 2 on Gyurov, probably trying to get to Delwyn. There's 1 on Lorkin. There's the crossbowman on the deck, the mage on the deck. And Tala, that was action, movement, and bonus action. Your turn does come to an end. It is our crossbowman's go. And our crossbowmen are going to take some shots. 1 at Andy, 1 at Tala.
I haven't done anything at all of them.
Yeah, but Tala's over there, and so they see you.
Oh,
That's-
sorry.
And the last one at Freesta.
But I'm so pretty.
That is going to be a gentleman's 20 to hit Andy
Yeah.
for 9 points of piercing damage.
I don't like this.
19 to hit Tala
Mm-hmm.
for 4 points of piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And then an 8 misses Freesta. And that's it for our crossbows. Our brute is gone. Our skirmishers are going to fight. So that misses Gyurov. That will miss Gyurov. And that misses Lorkin. Just barely, but that's it for our skirmishers. Back to the top of the round. Andy, no one's on you. You've got 3 skirmishers. 2 of them are nearby next to Gyurov and Delwyn. You've got the crossbowman on the deck, the mage on the deck, and then the skirmisher on Lorkin.
How far away is the schmuck crossbowman who shot me?
On the deck, so 60 feet, give or take.
Give or take. Okay, yeah, I really didn't like that. Okay, I'll move up kind of towards Gurov, but I want to be within 60 feet of the schmuck who hit me. And
Okay.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers at him. So that is a Wisdom 15 save, please. And
Wisdom.
let's see what I'm gonna call him.
That is an 11 on the wisdom.
Okay, I'll roll damage, and then I'll look up what I'm gonna. We'll do a nice second level. Sucky damage. That's 13.
He falls off the side of the deck.
Good. Let me see. I will say, nope, that makes no sense because he shot me. None has seen an uglier face than yours. Okay, that's it. Ha, schmuck. Okay, then I will run up and try and assist Gorjov without doing anything on my turn because I'm done.
Okay, so as you rush up next to where Gyurov is, sorry NPCs go, and he's going to see that you're present, give a nod, and hand axes in his hand, take 2 swings, 1 at each of the guys on him. And that's the wrong die that I was rolling. That hits for just enough damage. That's one of the guys down. Second one hits for not so much damage, but okay, one guy down. Which means that then we've got the one on Lorcan who's going to try and push him off this guy again. Nope, Lorcan doesn't get this guy off of him, so he's still standing there. And Freesta, we come to your turn.
I'll take a shot at the last crossbowman.
You still have 2 crossbowmen.
Is it 2?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
thought Andy took one.
There were 3 in
There was
total.
3.
Oh, there was 3.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
It is. Who needs math when you have a longbow? That's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit a guy.
Some guy. 12 points of piercing.
He goes off the edge.
With 2 points of cold. Never mind. I didn't want to do cold damage anyways. I'll shoot the other one. 21 to hit.
Most definitely.
That's 11 points of piercing. Let me do my cold damage before you say anything, and 4 points of cold.
He was done with the 11, so he's down.
But the cold happens at the same time. Make it mean something.
If it means something to you, just know
His
that
speed
he's
is
dead.
reduced by 10 feet.
His speed is reduced by all the feet.
It's my turn.
Okay, after that we have our mages, of which there's only one left. Still looking at you.
He doesn't get it. I'm playing
Oh.
hard to get.
That's right. At the end of your turn, you take another 5 points of acid damage.
Alright, that's fun.
He's going to look at you, and he's going to upcast Witch Bolt using his last 2nd level slot. And I'm pretty sure that's 10 misses, so it just leaves a crackling scorch mark on the deck. And with that, Tala, we come to your turn. You are, you've got 2 skirmishers, one on Gyorov, one on Lorcan, and then there's a mage on the deck.
I would like to move up 30 feet.
Okay.
That puts me up just about on the dock, right?
No, because you moved into where Andy was, so it would put you back towards where you were.
Okay, I would like to walk 30 feet towards the ship.
Okay.
Is the one on
You'd be-
Gurov above?
No, Gyorov's in the warehouse. If you are walking towards the ship, you could get to the one on Lorcan.
Yeah, okay. I would like to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
17 to hit. Or
Okay,
can
so
we just talk about how that's only 3 ones?
hold on. Are you moving into melee 30 feet?
Oh no. Sorry.
Okay,
I was just
so-
kind of just random.
Okay, cool. Then, cool, yeah, 7 feet, and he glows. Or, not 7
That's a
feet.
lot of ones.
7 damage, and he glows. Yeah, I know
Yeah, I'm
the
very
pain of a lot of
disappointed.
ones.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, you still have your spiritual weapon up.
Oh yeah. Can I move that 30 feet to somewhere that's useful to hit something?
You can move it 20 feet, and you could hit the one
Okay.
on Lorcan, which you have advantage.
Yay! Thank you. That's 12 to hit, which just hits?
Which just hits.
Yes. That is 9 points of damage.
And that is 1 down.
Yay!
Which leaves
Thank you. That's fine.
1 skirmisher on Gyorov, and 1 mage up on the deck with Freesta. And it is our skirmisher's go. And our skirmisher is going to turn face towards you, Andy, and
What?
try and strike you.
I don't.
Stone.
I don't
That's
like this.
an 11.
Oh, good.
Alright. You are able to rebuff the attack against you as it comes to your turn.
Good. I'm just sensing malice from the DM now. Alright, cool. So we're gonna smack this guy with the rapier. You think you can hit me? Student of Uncle Arctic. Alright. I'm flanking, yeah? Well,
You can get into a flank easily.
okay, then we'll just go fishing. Okay, cool. 22 to hit.
For sure.
Is he dead yet?
Yes, he is.
Ha! Cool. Lovely. I'll nod at Kojaf, and can I run towards Frista?
You can start that process.
Alright, I can go 35 feet.
Alright.
So, that's it.
So as you start making that way, it is going to be our NPCs go, and, our little, gnome mage gonna throw a firebolt out at the other mage.
Yeah.
He's going to miss, unfortunately.
Pardon.
Freestyle, it is your turn.
Who is left other than the mage?
The captain, who's unconscious. Well, he's not unconscious. He's out of the fight.
Is that all?
Yep.
Cool. I guess I'll
Hey,
shoot
what
the
happened
mage.
to the second?
He's lumped into the skirmishers.
Oh, okay.
No one cares about him. I've been playing hard to get with this mage for like 5 rounds now. I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Beautiful.
It's a 16 hit.
That'll hit.
It's 1 point of force.
Oh no.
And a 22 to hit for 3 points of force. Queen.
Yeah. Damage is damage out here, you know? So, with that, anything else from you, Freesta?
No, but I just realized with one action I got what my usual modifier is for my longbow. That's my turn.
Our wizard, over here, is going to go for another witch bolt, not so high level, with an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
That is 9 points of lightning damage as it crackles across the way, and impacts against you.
Gee.
That's
Takes us
fun.
down.
Okay.
Oh no. Good.
So,
Glad.
Tala, it is your turn. You see Freesta go down.
Yeah, I would like to move up my 30 feet.
Okay.
I can see her, yeah?
I'd say so, yes. Just barely.
Okay. I would like to use my action to go ahead and use Wild Shape. My last one. And then I would like to go ahead and turn into the Starry Form Chalice. I would like to go ahead and cast Healing Word, which is 60 feet.
Okay.
And I want to use
Starry
my...
form's a bonus action.
What, going into Wild Shape is not an action?
Mm-mm.
Wild shape into a
Oh,
beast
it's a
is an
two
action.
different thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
using your starry form is a bonus action.
I can't get to her with my 30 feet of movement, right?
You would not be able to close distance, unfortunately.
Crap. Okay, which means I can't do Healing Word either.
Cure wounds.
Oh, wait, I can do this. Okay, I just want to read to make sure that the chalice thing.
You can heal yourself, then heal me with the chalice.
Yeah, that's what I was double checking. Fantabulous. Okay, I would like to go ahead and use Cure Wounds on myself and add Fade Restoration to that as well. Is that a... Oh, wait. Using Fade... That's a bonus action. Is it bonus action?
It's a bonus action if you're using it on its own, but if you are
Okay.
enhancing it, it just is part of whatever you're enhancing.
Nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use Cure Wounds at level... 3rd level. Okay, that's 10 plus... Okay, that's 13 healing to myself, and then it is 1d8 plus 4, wasn't it?
1d8 plus your wisdom. So essentially a first level cure wounds.
Okay, that's great. So that is going to be 7 plus 3, so 10 points of healing to Krista.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Then Andy, we come to your turn.
How far away from Luis? Well, okay, so the mage is still up, and that's it?
The mage is still up. In the fight. The captain's still alive, but not in the fight.
Okay, how far away is the mage?
Mage would be from where you currently stand about 45 feet.
Okay, and I see Tala taking care of Boosters, so that's good. Oh, okay, 45 feet. I can firebolt him. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this firebolt situation. So I'll move up I'll move up maybe 20 feet. And
Okay.
I will try and firebolt him because this will be fun. With the wand of firebolts. Ooh, 24 to hit.
Oh, most definitely.
11 fire damage. Can I put shadow depletion into that?
You can.
Cool, that's d6.
It is.
Cool. Ah, come on, buddy. Oh, cool, another 6 necrotic.
Oof. Our mage is looking a little rough here.
Still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Holy cricket.
Anything else from you, Andy?
I'll move up the last 5 feet of my movement.
Okay.
Kind of try and
Yes.
be more obnoxious, but I can't really do an action, so.
As you try and be a bit more obnoxious, it's going to be our NPCs go, and Lorcan's going to just sort of climb up onto the ship, not try and get anywhere, and will also provide a Cure Wounds for Freesta for 3 points of healing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
He's trying, alright?
I'll pretend to
Okay.
appreciate it.
Damn. I'll just go cry as Lorcan in the corner.
That was a
Um,
performance check.
Freesta, it is your turn.
I'm going to. Does my crimson light go away if I go unconscious? I need to read. Nope. Until I finish a short or long rest. I'm going to shoot the mage. He's been a pain in my side for a good 30 seconds at this point. That's a 15 to hit.
Did you get up first?
Yes, I would get up, dust myself off,
Okay, cool. 15 will hit the mage.
say a pretend thank you to Logan.
Lorcan
There's my
cries.
karma. 5
Oh my
points
gosh.
of piercing.
What are these ones?
And I'm trying my best. 4 points
What?
of cold.
For all
Speed
of
is
us.
reduced by 10 feet. And that's a 27 to hit. For God, 6 piercing.
Better than 5.
And 1 cold.
Well, that is a mage down.
Yeah.
I feel like after all this, Chishiget, how do you want to do this? Oh my gosh.
How do I want to do this? Not elegantly.
Would you like to paint a picture?
Not really. I'm too distressed about my rolls to think creatively.
So, as you release the last arrow and as it into the mage who falls down with a thud, you are no longer bound by initiative. And you
If
do,
that's the case... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
and you do still have a captain that is
Ooh.
alive, but perhaps not in the best of conditions.
Just in case, I would like to go up to Freesta and then give her my cure wounds at level 3. That is going to... Are you kidding? 11 points of healing.
I think I'm more well off than most of the offers. We all
Yep,
took some hits.
And then I
Can
give
confirm.
6 plus 3, 9 points of healing over to Andy.
Oh, you said 9?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Only Loken can heal this world.
Ouch.
Lorcan cries.
Good.
Oh, I pat him on the shoulder.
No, it's fine.
It doesn't sound
I don't
fine.
think it is.
May I go up to the captain?
Yeah.
And I notice that he's still breathing.
Yep.
Can I look at the pendant that he had?
He doesn't have a pendant. He has
The
a bracelet.
The bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah, you see
I
it.
want to take the bracelet, please, before he wakes up.
He's not unconscious. He is conscious. So it'll
Oh.
be a grapple to try and take the bracelet from him.
Okay.
Ask him nicely for it.
Yes! 4!
Yeah, no, he kicks your hand away. Hey! It's... Ugh. Hey.
Dude,
Hi.
You're not doing good.
you lost. Give me the bracelet.
No!
It's
It's mine.
pretty, I want it.
What if we said please?
Tough shit.
What if I what if I insulted your mother?
What if
Hey,
I
it's
bumped
the
you in the
worst.
head?
Do it! I dare you!
Oh god, last time I did this, I killed him. I bonk him on the head.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
Please don't
Oh,
kill
this
him.
would be good.
You have advantage because he's prone.
Is my shillelagh still up?
Your shillelagh would still be up. It's up for a minute.
Good.
That's a
Okay.
story that's right there.
There's been so many ones I don't know how to deal. Oh,
It seems that you've already slaughtered my crew here.
yep.
Oh,
Can
well,
confirm.
at least let me keep a bit of treasure.
No.
And here I thought I
Can I
was the
see it?
pirate.
Can I see the bracelet closer now that I'm closer? Does it look like Renan's pendant?
I mean, it's the same. It evokes the same thing. It doesn't have the same engravings, and it's different. It's jeweled. It's prettier. Renan's just has the stone.
Just ask him about it.
Where'd you get the bracelet? What does it mean?
I don't know what it means, but I want it. It's mine, fair and square.
You want it?
Yeah, I won it. Game of cards. I was the winner. It was in the pot.
Okay, Captain Happybeard.
Cheerful
Is that-
Ben. Cheery
Is that
Ben.
your... Oh, it's not Happybeard? I have
Cheerful
no idea
Ben.
where I got... Okay, Captain Ben. I have a question and a request.
And I'm
Question.
not eager to fulfill any of them.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna hit you again if you don't.
You can try,
Why cherry?
in
Why
the first
cherry
place.
chum?
because I
Why
wanted it.
cherry chum?
I inherited it. I wasn't keen on changing it.
Oh, you inherited the name Cherry Chum?
I inherited the cherry wagon. The
Cherry
chummy
wagon?
the chummy wagon.
Chummy.
Yeah. I inherited the
I'm
chummy
so
wagon.
confused.
The cherry chums is the crew, and cheerful Ben. Yeah. Usually all smiles when I'm not being slaughtered left and right with my crewmates.
Wait, do you mean Cherry Chum?
No, cherry chums.
Like the fruit cherry?
Yeah, like the fruit.
Okay.
Cherry chums, the chummy wagon, cheerful Ben. What part of that isn't really clicking?
Oh,
Everything.
It's horrible. It's just rebrand it, please. I guess you
Yeah.
kind of need to now since we killed all of your friends.
Oh
we
my
can give you
God.
some pointers.
Oh, God.
I'm not really interested in much anything else from you.
Yeah, well,
Full
since
offense, please.
unsolicited anyways, just do better, you know?
Yeah. Now, before I give you over to my friends for questioning or whatever they want to do, I really want the bracelet.
No,
I want to bump him in the head
Please?
again.
go ahead, give me an attack roll.
Natural 20.
Cool.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Roll damage.
Non-lethal.
He's already on like 1 HP right now.
Yeah, so he goes unconscious, yeah?
I'm saying like a natural 20 does double your damage. Like I'm going to say that he's unconscious, but he is bleeding out. You will have to step into
Yeah,
Stop
I'll cast
any-
Cure... Yeah. I will cast Cure Wounds on him as soon as I take off the bracelet.
Okay.
Try and just stabilize him rather than wasting a spell.
So
Yeah,
now he's
I will.
unconscious and he sees that now he is conscious and he sees that you have the bracelet and he's going to try and grapple you.
Oh,
No,
God.
I walk away.
Give
Oh,
me
no,
No,
Cure
you-
Wounds is a touch one. I
Yep.
should have done healing word.
So please make me athletics or an acrobatics to avoid the grapple.
13. Natural 1, Faye.
That is a gentleman's 20.
You lie like a rug. Show it to me. No, just kidding. Gosh darn it.
So, he doesn't go for you. He goes for the bracelet and he pulls it back. And look, if you want it, you can pay me for it.
How
We can
much?
kill you.
Then do it.
I look to my companions.
No, Freester, can I just do something before you
Please.
kill this guy? Goodness. Okay, Chewy Ben, it's an honor. I mean, terribly sorry about like totally destroying your crew, but it's like I've heard all good stories and bad stories and like the really terrible, awful, horrible stories, but they're great. Big fan. Always excited to hear tales of you guys. Would you mind if I pick your brain for a second? Just out of curiosity.
You know, I think I do
Oh.
mind. After everything else you've done for me today.
Well, but, that's so sad. I cast Detect Thoughts. I want to know everything about this guy.
That is a wisdom save, yeah?
Yep.
That is a
15.
13.
Oh, okay. I want to know his deepest, darkest secrets.
Uh,
And the bracelet.
his real name isn't Ben.
Really?
Really. What are you specifically trying to find out about the bracelet?
So things have okay, so I don't know how much I can get, but looking for information about my brother. Not that I think that's gonna be here. Deepest fear. Bracelet. Yeah.
All right. So,
Anything else?
it's
No.
Cheerful Ben,
Cheerful Ben.
not Cheery Ben. And Chummy Wagon. So, the bracelet. You see a memory of a card game. Give it up, Fanza. You're a poor
Fancy?
liar. Fanza.
Fancy.
You're a poor liar. I'll get the part here. Just one more hand. And you see the winning hand played down, taking the prize. You can roll a history check here. See if you recognize the name Fansa.
That's a 9.
No, but you've got the name. You can look into it. And then you don't see anything of your brother. And
Or
as-
the fate's design.
you don't see anything of that either.
All right.
As far as his deepest fear, it is the fantasy equivalent of Davy Jones' locker. Just
Ooh.
trapped forever. You know, a horrible end for a seaman's life kind of deal. But that's it. That's really what you find.
Cool. I'm just gonna back away and say thanks. Appreciate it. I'm sure you won't die a horrible death in the sea depths. Yep. Turn to Freesta or kind of try and like walk away without like presenting my back as a target to this guy.
Okay.
Hey, Talit, so I don't think he knows anything about the bracelet, but there's a name we could look at.
What's the
So-
name?
Fansa.
Fansa.
Yeah,
Sounds
wait.
fancy.
Yo, Captain, Happy Captain, you wouldn't happen to want to tell me who that person is, do you? Big smile.
Don't want to tell you nothing. You read
Oh.
on the top surface of the mine, and let them run into fearsome Fanza. Who cares what happens to them?
I think I'd say that out loud. Fearsome? Fearsome who? Is that another pirate?
Look, it seems that you've got your answers.
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
The
Another
thoughts
pirate?
come, yeah, the thoughts come through of a pirate. But
Can
Cool.
I go over to Freesta? Hey, Freesta.
Mhm.
The bracelet that he has doesn't
Mhm.
quite match Renan's pendant, but it reminds me of the design. And I would really like to show it to her. Can you try to get it for me? Because I keep failing. And I would like to cast guidance on her.
now he would see that you're casting a spell because guidance is
Yep.
verbal, somatic. Hey,
Absolutely.
you keep that spellcaster away from me.
What's one?
Spellcasters, get
Her
over it.
Or me, and I'll cast Ray of Frost at him.
Go ahead, roll it. Now, guidance does not affect
It
your
doesn't. It's a 13.
13. He is able to dodge out of the way. Look, seems you've gotten your answers. You killed my crew. You should just head on,
I-
alright?
No.
Oh shoot! I should have asked a different question. What were you doing here, buddy?
I was
Specific.
loading up. I was trying to get money. I was doing
Yeah,
what
but anything
pirates do.
specific? Yeah, but
No.
but
It's goods. And they happen to have...
Hostages.
Yeah. Because I thought that they'd be, in the way, so I was going to let them go, except that one, and he points over to the one that was brought over to him, the merchant, that one looked like it could get us a ransom. So I was going to keep him and send the rest of them on their way.
The person.
is his thoughts? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, please. I'm just
What?
angrily yelling. I can do that internally.
Are his thoughts on the up and up on regards to what he's saying?
Yeah,
Like-
he was just here to get coin and saw an
Random.
opportunity.
Random things. Okay, cool. Okay. That's it. Okay, continue yelling, Freesta.
Okay. What is it that he has? It's a bracelet?
Bracelet.
Bracelet.
It's a jeweled bracelet.
Just
Listen, we'll let you go. Just give us the bracelet. It's that simple.
Well, because you've been so eager about this bracelet, it makes me not want to give it to you much more. Because
What are you going to do?
he takes the bracelet in his hand and he
Don't do it.
drops it over the side into the ocean. How about that? All right?
Can I dive in?
I can dive in. I can breathe underwater.
Can
Really?
you dive in?
I'll jump in after it.
Thank you.
I'll flip him off first, and then I'll just dive in.
He spits over the side.
Lorgan, can you tie him up?
Let
Lorcan
him-
is currently... why is we all tying up everybody? Like, I'm...
Well, in case that they want to bring him to the justice.
Justice. He's a famous pirate. You can't just turn one of those into jail. That's like I don't know, like putting a dessert in like a cage and going, look, it's great. Oh, it's not. That
Freesta.
makes no sense.
You have
Mm.
dark vision, yeah?
Yes.
You're able to see the bracelet as it's floating down. And you're able to grab it.
Grab it. And when I
Is-
get back up, press the digitation to dry myself off.
Is Delwyn talking to anybody? No.
Delwyn's trying to help the hostages off the thing because you guys have been focusing on the thing. So
Yep.
The gnomish figure has dropped the protective bubble and is pulling people off. Delwyn and Girav are helping them on the ground. He seems very interested in talking to the merchant who may have been a little bit more that Serdwin
Yeah.
Geldrig.
I go over to the gnome. Thank you for your help.
So are you leaving the deck? Because the
Oh,
gnome
they're downstairs.
they're on the dock. They've moved off of the deck. You guys have been having this conversation.
Well, I want. Why wait until Freestyle gets back up and turn to Andy? Okay, what are we doing with this captain dude? Are we tying him up and leaving it up on here? Because I don't care about him.
let him go and hope that he doesn't come after us. But you know, he's famous. He's Cheery Ben. He's like, you know, there was so many stories, and like we made like literally we made like little models and stuff. It was great. It was a good time on the river. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Now I leave the ship.
I mean, if he's so famous, then his entire crew dying is probably going to be really embarrassing, and I doubt he'd mention it much. That's not good
Besides,
for
there could be a bounty on his head.
Oh,
Go
we
ahead.
should
Did you
look
think about
into
that?
that.
Oh god.
We could use the money.
Mm.
You know, additional classes for you, Andy.
I'm just thinking about where that money's gonna go.
We could pay off
A certain
the debt.
Mr. F.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
still have
How you
that.
doing, Terramanda?
I'm kind of terrified.
Oh, good.
I
Excellent.
Yeah, we can pay off the debt to force him. Formar.
Omar. Mr. F. Or just F. Just say
I
F.
like
It'll be great.
foursome.
Yeah, I would say let's tie him up and then turn him in for
Why
the
would-
bounty.
Why are we tying him up? But he's famous. Look,
I don't
Mr.
care.
Ben
I
person, he's great. No disrespect. I'm just gonna talk my friends out of this ridiculous plan. Dala, why?
Because he's a bad person, he was gonna hurt these people.
He wasn't
And-
gonna hurt these people.
Like Freesta said,
He was gonna
Like,
ransom them off.
treating human as goods.
He wasn't
Not
trading
right,
humans as goods.
Andy.
He was taking hostages so he could get money, because that's what pirates do.
That's like
to
slavery.
be fair, he was
It's
only
not
going to
slavery.
ransom the one that was going to
Right.
be.
The rich guy.
Yeah.
And for all we
Yeah.
know, he's like a schmuck, rich boy buddy. So, could have been good for him. I'm just saying.
Then you tell Terramander why we can't. No, that's fine. I just go back down to the docks.
Not that I want to kill him, but I think keeping him alive is dangerous for us.
I
I'll leave the
agree.
decision to you, Andy.
Oh, why are you leaving this decision to me?
Because you're the one
Because
that's
you're so
against
adamant
it.
about it. Yeah.
I'm just saying. He's like a famous dude. Can't just kill famous
So?
dudes.
You can. Watch
You
me.
can't.
And we'll be famous because we're the ones who killed him.
I don't think I want to be famous anymore. Seems like a crappy deal. You go up, you show up to work, and all your friends get murdered by random people you don't know.
It happens.
It happens.
I-
Are we
Uncle-
killing him or not?
I don't care. I do care, but I guess I don't know. I see
Well-
the positives of both sides.
Let me just check something here real quick. So I need bam, and then bam. Cool. As you turn, you look. He's no longer on the deck.
Perfect. I mean, oh shoot.
That's perfect.
Do we see him?
You don't see him. Would you like
Has
to
he
make
jumped over
a?
his ship?
Would you like to make an investigation check?
I would
Yes.
love to.
Really?
That's an 18.
You don't see him.
God damn it.
How about a 13?
No.
Can. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say something sarcastic, but I'll leave it for now.
Say it.
I was just going to say the next time we contemplate killing someone, I won't hesitate. We've learned our lesson.
Okay. Can I do a sending to the captain?
You pooping?
Sending our message. You can't be that far.
I can't see him, so I can't do message.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
need to see for message.
Only if you aren't familiar with your target, you can't. You can go without
I'm not
seeing.
familiar enough.
Oh no, I was responding because you don't. Because Shay was
Yeah.
like, you don't need to see, and I was like, oh, that's only if you're familiar with your target.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So sending.
Yeah, if you want to cast sending.
Really? Sorry about that. Really, seriously, really big fan. Best of luck on everything else that you do. Please don't hate us. I think I got 4 words left.
You pooping?
uh,
Krista said hi.
Freesta said hi. Adios.
Few things.
Okay.
You feel where sending goes through and reaches the intended target.
Great.
You do not get a response.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that means he's
fair.
like right here.
He didn't
Oh,
say
that's-
bye-bye.
He could be
That's
right
fair.
there, or he could be in another area where he's indisposed and unable to speak.
Yep. Or he could have an intelligence less than 1.
Mhm.
It's hard to say. Okay,
Let's go meet this gnome.
I'll tell the other people what I said to him. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Andy. We need to talk about how celebritism, being famous, doesn't mean you're a good person.
I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm just saying he has a certain notoriety, and you gotta take that into account when you consider killing said famous person.
So next time we shouldn't consider it, we should just kill him.
That's a way to interpret that, Freester. Yep. Yep.
That is certainly a way to interpret it.
But then again, I
That's
hit
it.
bonked that guy on the head, and then he instantly died, and I had some regrets.
Oh, you
The-
could
Anyway,
stabilize him
talking
rather than healing him back to like
I
Runaway
know. Because I'm
What was that,
stupid.
Was that Mjorn, the guard, the
Yeah.
frickin'
I
captain
can't believe
person
you
that first
still
time?
remember his name.
Oh no, for sure. It
How
was a
do you
quality
forget
name.
Murin?
He was
What's
great. We're
wrong with you?
vibing out with Mjorn, and then somebody who has a
my
shell
God.
and some go unnamed accidentally, air quotes, bonked him on the head and killed him
Let's
before we
let's
got a
go.
chance to make
Let's go
friends.
meet this gnome.
Yes. I'll just chatter it tall at the rest of it. Hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, you see the gnome talking, particularly to Terraminder right now. She seems to be perhaps a little receptive to what he's saying. You also have the, dwarvish figure. She is starting to, take, initiative, get the workers to move, start getting corpses pulled out. It seems that she's perhaps in charge here. And then, there is Delwyn talking to the figure that was wearing the merchant's clothes.
Hello. Thank you so much for helping us. My name is Tala.
Oh, pleasure. I am Mumzik.
What?
Mumzik.
It's lovely to meet you. My name's Frista.
Yes.
The Quickfoots were the best drummers on West Hill. Nice to meet you.
That is a lot of information for one so sizable.
Excuse you? Is it
That's
my same
rude.
height?
Yeah, he's about the same height as you.
Quality.
That's sad.
Thank you for helping us. Were you part of the people here at the warehouse?
Oh no, I was here to pick up a delivery of sorts. I need it for my laboratory.
Laboratory?
Picking
What
up?
kind of laboratory do you have?
Oh, I am a alchemist and arcanist by trade. I'm part of the guild has had me moved a few times, but yes, I deal with particularly magical combinations and experiments and inventations.
Ooh,
What
alchemy
guild
is
is this?
The Magic Guild and the Crafting Guild and the Alchemy Guild, and I'm sure that there are others here, but I overlap in many of them. At this point, you hear
Alright.
footsteps approaching. Excuse me. And you see the figure, the nobles, or the merchants wear. You are heroes of this situation, and I'm terribly sorry to interrupt your conversation, but I would like to extend my personal thanks as well as the thanks of my family.
Is this the son of
This is Serdwin.
Well, I'm
Cool.
glad you are all good.
Gracious bow.
He gives a nod of his head in return. Nearby, Delwyn. It seems that you have taken this situation much better than when I was taken captive. I had wanted to crawl in myself and hide. I'm sure that the others had seen me in such a state. As he looks to you all, Serdwin turns to Delwyn with a warm smile. I'd like to hear that story sometime if you'll join me for a drink.
Ooh.
You see where Delwyn tries to stifle a flush. I'd like that as well. The drink, I mean, and telling the story. And Serdwin gives a smirk. We will be in touch. And as
what just happened?
Serdwin turns back to you all, we are going to take another quick ad break, so we will be back here very soon. We'll see you all shortly and can pick up with our story after this break. Be right back. I hope that picked up.
Same.
All right, so we are back here. You are in the warehouse, and you have, you've been thanked by Serdwin, who, after another, just thank you on behalf of his family, heads off, to, tend to some business. You have the other figures here, the dwarven woman who is, now walking over to you after getting everything started, and she approaches. All right, thank you for your service. I don't have anything really to repay you with, but, I can't be sitting around here making all flowery. I need to get the facility back in working order.
Do you know if is Master Colvard here?
You all see that her expression changes instantly. Let me just double check on your passive insights here.
I don't see it. I'll
No.
just let you know that now.
17.
You all see it, but it's who can read. Andy, you can read that she is perhaps now a bit suspicious of your group.
Ugh. Look, we're friends of Ansel who, helped with a certain thing a while ago. We just have some questions. we came here to talk to him. Actually, that was why we were in the area and
Well,
able to rescue
unfortunately,
everybody.
you're a bit late. My father's been murdered.
Oh,
That's not good.
Yes.
Um,
So, sorry that you're coming here asking for questions. They will be remaining unanswered.
I am
could
so very sorry for your loss. I'm sorry, what is your name?
Name's Thorva.
Olvar?
Thorva.
With a TH?
Thorva. I don't think that's very much important for, my father's death and everything. But
Well,
I don't know who
do you
this
know about
Ansel
who?
is. No, he was on his way home, and then the figures say from the guard that he was mugged and murdered during that, though I don't really believe that. I don't know who this Ansel is, So if you got orders to be placed for any sort of shipments coming in, I can handle that for you. Otherwise, I need to get back to business.
do you
Miss
know of
Thorva?
Toleros?
She stops.
Miss Thorva.
Uh,
No, seriously.
She stops and looks over to where Frista had asked about Thaleros.
Polaris?
Thaleros.
Oh,
The
Thalaris.
person.
Okay. Yeah.
I heard my father mention that name a few times. I don't know any details. But perhaps it may be tied into why he was killed.
It might be. It was a big thing. Toleros was making something called a salvation key, and Kulvard supplied him with a lot of the stuff that he needed, and the salvation key has caused a lot of I don't want to say a lot of bad things to happen. A lot of bad people wanted it. A lot of nice people got killed.
That's unfortunate. But like I said, I don't know any details. I've heard the name, but nothing else.
Can we help? Can we help maybe try
Yeah.
and figure out who did this?
I have no leads. If you find out who's done it, then you let me know.
Can we look in his office for leads?
Well, excuse me. And you hear the voice of Mumsy. I couldn't help but overhear. You spoke of this salvation key, and the Thaleros. Well, I do not know too much of, this salvation key, but, I have met Thaleros.
Oh,
Yes. We were, I had studied some of the ideas he was considering for some grand project. I was intending to relay discoveries back to him, but we had fallen out of contact before I could do so. I might still have some of the materials and notes that were meant to pass on to Thaleros if it would be a assistance to your cause.
Yes, that
Yep.
would be very helpful.
it would be.
Uh,
Thank you.
Oh, well, shoot, Thorva, before you get back to your very important work, where was your father found?
And just in one of the alleyways. You can ask the guard. I don't know if it's still under official business, but everything's been cleaned up.
Okay. Well, yeah, as we said, serious condolences, and we'll let you know if we get any leads on the schmucks who did this. If they did it.
And Thorva, if you happen to come across a list of materials that your father provided to Master Thaleros, we'll be at the Silver Giant, or if you want to just
You guys do have the safe
Removed.
house. You're no longer at the giant.
oh crap, never mind what I just said.
Yeah, and don't tell her.
No,
Can't
no,
let her
I'm not
leave
going
to
to.
do that.
I'm not going to.
If you
No, no.
have any information, you could send it to
Captain
the
Aldrich.
university under the name for Polly.
Oh, this will be good. Oh yeah,
Polly.
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 I'll keep that in mind.
This isn't gonna end poorly.
Anything else?
Good luck.
Thank you.
Are you comfortable with us digging into this? I understand it's a lot, and I don't want to
I'm
bring you into it if you're not comfortable.
right now. The only thing I need to really worry about is making sure that this warehouse doesn't go under. I've gotten the official business from the guard. If there's anything unofficial that you guys are doing, that's your business.
Please don't tell the city guard. I'm already in so much trouble.
Yeah, Aldrich is not happy with you. I just, in case I haven't said that enough the last
You
week or
have.
two.
You said it many
Yeah.
times, and
I
I
don't understand why. But
don't
okay.
know why.
You know the gift I gave Friesta? Kind of give her a look. Yeah, that one.
I
Been
still
well
have no idea
used.
what you're talking
It's
about.
fine. It's okay. Pat you on the back.
Ask Polly.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't know
ask
who
Polly.
is, but
Oh, I'm.
She's at the
my
university. It's fine.
so I'm sorry. Should I call you Professor Mumsig or Arcanist Mumsig? Like,
Mumsig is just fine. I don't really fiddle around with any of those fancy titles. It's as long as my laboratory. You must head to my laboratory for the notes. Oh, goodness gracious, I've left Kelly there too long by his own.
yes. Oh, but you said you came here to pick some stuff up. We can help you carry them back to your laboratory.
No, let us. I need to make sure Kelly hasn't broken anything. My assistant is
Oh
Kate.
no.
Kelly, he's my assistant. He is
Oh Lord help me.
a perfectly acceptable figure, but sometimes can be a bit absent-minded. So let us make our way out there and make sure that he is not let anything go awry with our investigations. As Mumsig begins to lead you guys out, can everyone roll for me a perception check?
Oh,
Great.
30-20.
Oh, thank you, Andy.
And
6.
It's good thing one of us gets this usually.
you see that there is a figure spying on you from one of the upper windows.
Is it?
Back.
It does not look like your brother.
Yeah.
It's a
What time of
Polly.
day is it?
It's midday, so you can
Fudge.
clearly see the figure.
So do I know who this person is?
You can't, you clearly see the figure, you don't see any details, because this is on one of the upper windows. So, if you get to the roof, you may be able
in the
to.
warehouse?
He's on the outside. He's watching down at your group.
Above game, does he have red hair?
That's a question that can be answered in game, so we'll find the answer in game.
Do you
I
point
noticed
this out?
I'll look up at. Yeah, no, I won't point it out to you guys yet. I'll be a few steps behind you guys and look up, and be very obvious that I'm seeing this figure.
Okay.
Could I take out? Oh wait, does message work this way? Hold up, I don't know how message works. I'd like to message him if it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, you've got line of
Yeah.
sight.
All right, cool. I will take out. I'll try and be very obvious that I'm not trying to attack this figure, and I'll take out the wand of message. Is it a 20? Okay, sorry, I don't know how this works. Is it a 20-word thing?
No,
Nope,
25?
just short message.
just it
A short
has to
message?
fit within 6 seconds, which basically is 25. That's an action.
Okay. So I'll just try and not spook this figure, take it out, and point up to it and say, "Did you see what you wanted to see?"
You get no response.
Are you giving me the silent treatment because you're thinking about how to kill us?
You get no response.
Andy,
What's your favorite color? What?
What are you doing?
I'm just talking to this random guy up on a roof, or fella.
I look up.
Yeah, you see the
Can
figure.
I see them?
You see the figure.
wave.
Does he
Hello?
have red hair?
It's hard to say from this distance. He's
Oh,
again
shit.
on the roof.
Are you
Hello.
gonna tell us who you are, or am I gonna just be talking to nothing? I feel like, one-sided conversations are kind of dull.
Still don't get a response. But he doesn't seem to run.
Would you mind if I came up to you? Because clearly you don't want to move your ass.
There's no response.
I just turned around to my fellows going, I don't even know. He's saying less than my brother said to me, which
Yeah.
is saying something.
Yeah, but I'm hearing your side of the conversation, and we have to go with Mumsik.
Technically, you've not heard. You've seen the
Oh, message I can't.
message.
you
You
don't
can
know what
see
I've
that
been
they're
saying.
speaking, but the only
Mhm.
person that hears is the recipient.
And they,
Wait, hold up. I want to say one more thing to him. And I'll say to, well, actually, maybe I'll just text the DM this because it'll be funny.
Yeah, go for it.
DMing the DM,
Not
GM.
quite.
Any reply?
No reply.
What?
But
Bastard.
again, the figure has not moved from where he stands on the roof. You may be able to get up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Little
go up there.
excursion.
I'm going up there. I'll tell my fellows, like, tell if he said, just gonna go say hi
Guidance.
because clearly not this long distance communication is not working.
Be
Guidance.
careful.
Okay.
I cast guidance on you before
Uh,
you run off.
Awesome, thank you.
All right.
Is there like a staircase or like?
There is a stair that leads halfway up towards the side of the wall, which is easy enough, and then it would be an athletics check to climb up.
Oh, this will go so well.
You do have guidance.
Yes. Oh, well, I don't need it, but I'll use it anyway. 22.
All right. So as you get up, you see that the figure still stands there. And as you are looking, what is your passive perception?
+4 is 14.
14. You see at the other end of the buildings another figure that looks very similar to this one, having spotted you on the roof as he's running away.
Oh.
So,
Oh. Message. Can I message that guy before he goes away?
he is farther than 120 feet at this current time.
Drats.
But you do still have this figure still in front of you that you can look at.
Oh. Okay, yeah, what's the figure look like?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Is he good?
14.
14. So what you see in this illusion is a individual of pale skin, a humanoid, bits of red hair that show, and a tattoo on his throat. A curtain, half covering
Yeah.
an eye.
Cool. And I don't know this figure well enough to do sending, even if I had a spell slot, so this is great.
If you would like to, roll for me either a religion or a history check as you've been kind of looking into this.
19.
19. From what you've discovered, while you've not placed any sort of thing, you do know that this is the group of the Fates, called Fates Design. And the small about information that you have gathered on Fates Design is that it devotes itself, it's very secretive, it's a religious group, and it devotes itself to thwarting the research and discovery of powerful magical artifacts and abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And that your brother is somehow involved or tied up with them.
Interesting. Okay. cool. Can I just like wave my hand through the illusion?
You can, and as you do so, the illusion disappears. And those of you down who are looking up see the illusion disappearing from the window.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll just kind of mutter in halfling something unkind and go downstairs to my companions. So,
All right, you
well,
make
that
it
was a dud.
downstairs.
Yep.
What do you mean it was a dud?
Literally like that was an illusion.
Oh,
So yep. Had the tattoo though that I've been looking for, so that's um actually concerning. Huh. I don't know. Okay, so we're going with Mumsig? Yes? Yep.
well, I am more than welcome to invite you all back to my laboratory and pass upon to you the notes that would be going to Thaleris.
I think that'd be great for Ansem. Huh. You haven't heard of Fate's Design, have you, Mumsig?
Let's roll. I can't say that I have, but I am very much not one for perhaps organizations unless they are purveyors of the knowledge that I seek for certain experiments.
Yeah, I don't think they'd give you knowledge.
Well, then I do not think that we would be much business partners.
Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking it would be. Okay, cool, cool. Uh-huh. Yep.
Well then, let us be onwards and away from here. So, you all begin to head away from the Argent Horizons warehouse and making your farewells to any of the other figures there. Your group, all of you, Lorkin, Teraminder, Delvin, Gyorov, and now Mumsig, in addition to the three of you, head off behind Mumsig's lead to his laboratory. Do you have any conversations as you depart?
Oh, Andy's quiet, so.
So what do you know about alchemy? Do you know about blood magic? Hemocraft?
Oh, I've heard a bit about it. I am no practitioner myself, but it is said to be very potent. I do know of there's a figure down southward that is known to do very potent potion making utilizing the hemocraft.
Oh, potion making with hemocraft? That sounds interesting.
It is very strange. It is I will see if I can pass on a note of interest and perhaps create that dialogue once more. See if I can get that information for you. I do enjoy bantering of similar minds.
Sounds amazing, thank you. Haven't seen much hemocraft here.
It is a more secluded art, I will say. You don't advertise it, yeah, but amongst the right people, innovations.
It gets a bad rep. It's very powerful when mixed with the arcane, I've found.
Precisely. And that is what my potion crafter has told me all about, is the enhancement capabilities of the different blood substances found all about Villanara. And as you descend into a conversation of alchemy and hemocraft, I think that will be a great place for us to end this session. We will pick up next week with you all perhaps arriving to Mumzig's laboratory and what awaits for you there. So, thank you.
Die.
No, we won't die. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you all enjoyed this story. Please head over to wildewitch.com to check us out. That's our website. That's WILDEWITCH.com. It's got all the fun things we've got going on, all the ways you can find us on the internet, including the invite link to our Discord. While you're out there, Sirenscape provides all of our background music. You can check them out at their website, sirenscape.com, and see what they can do for you and your table. And as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.